Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our outstanding and dynamic MC for the evening, Miss Alabama 1984, Miss Senior Alabama 2021, and Miss Senior World 60s 2022, Tammy Little Haynes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Miss Senior Alabama program, and you're going to have to do better than that, okay? Good afternoon. I'd like to take this time to officially welcome you to the 38th Miss Senior Alabama Pageant 2025. The theme of our pageant this year is Share Your Story. And because we have an incredible story to share, I am thrilled to serve as our MC today and to shine our Miss Senior Alabama on the stories of our 17 amazing delegates. I now have the privilege to bring to the stage and to the microphone a previous delegate and Miss Congeniality of Miss Senior Alabama, current Miss Senior Alabama Queen Coach, and our precious friend, Marilyn Gent from Walker County, and she's going to lead us in our invocation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us bow for prayer. Precious Heavenly Father, we come to you today in the name of Jesus. And we thank you for this wonderful celebration today, where we celebrate our delegates who have had 60 and 70 years of gifts, callings, and talents. God, you have been so faithful to us. And Lord, we pray for the judges as they have this difficult task of scoring these ladies. And that will decide who has the honor to represent the beautiful state of Alabama and wear the crown. Father God, we thank you that we know that if we are in Jesus, that one day we will all receive a crown of life. But we will lay it at your feet, Jesus, because you are the only one who is worthy. Now, when we leave this place today, I pray that we will leave motivated, restored, refreshed, inspired, uplifting, and rejoicing. And when we return to our respective homes, please grant that we have traveling mercies. We ask all these things in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen. And now, the very talented vocalist, Miss Alabama 2023, Bree Burrell, and 9 of our previous title holders will perform the national anthem. Let's all please welcome to the stage Miss Bree Burrell to kick off this amazing opening to Miss Senior Alabama 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet for the singing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as we introduce our previous Miss Senior Alabama title holders.
Hi, I'm Kathy Pamel, Miss Senior Alabama 2023.
Good afternoon. My name is Dana Self. I am proud to be Miss Senior Alabama 2021.
Hello, my name is Tammy Little Haynes, and I won the title of Miss Senior Alabama 2021. I went on to compete at Miss Senior World, where I won the title of Miss Senior World 60s.
Hello, I am Edwina Chappelle, and I was Miss Senior Alabama in 2008.
My name is Dorothy Taylor Hope, and I was Miss Senior Alabama in 1998.
Hello, Dr. Zemula Camphor Bjork, Miss Senior Mobile County 2004. Miss Mobile County went on to become Miss Senior Alabama 2004. Top Senior Miss Senior Alabama Senior America 2004.
Hello, I am Sally Beth Vick. I was Miss Senior Alabama America 2009, and I was Miss Super Senior USA and Miss Super Senior Universe 2019.
I'm Carol Yoko Hara, Miss Super Senior Alabama 2022.
Good afternoon. I'm Pauline Murphy, Miss Super Senior 23-24.
How about a nice round of applause again for these ladies? Well, that was outstanding, Bree. We appreciate it. You're such an inspiration to all of us, and it's a privilege for me to stand with my amazing past title holders who could be here with us today. Love you, my sisters, and also those who could not be with us. We miss you and wish that you could be here. It's always good to see Bree again because actually we're both former Miss Alabamas, and so we get to be together here at Miss Senior Alabama. I'm going to do a little homework and move this back here. All righty. So here we are on the Gulf Coast for the second year, and I'm telling you it's lovely. I have fallen in love with Daphne and Spanish Fort, and I could actually live here and enjoy living here. It's a beautiful place. You know what, the things that I love about it, other than, you know, the quaint town and the beauty of it, there's a very large selection of church attendance that I could choose from. If I didn't like one church, I could just move on down to the next one. It's like being on Sand Mountain. There's a church every fourth of a mile. So I'm liking that. From the Jubilee City of Daphne, Alabama, in the lovely Daphne Civic Center, welcome to the 2025 Miss Senior Alabama pageant. The excitement is high, the joy is flowing, isn't it? Come on, y'all got to help the joy flow, okay? Pretend we're at church. It flows from breast to breast, okay? We also want to say hello to our friends and families watching on Facebook Live. Hello, everybody, Facebook Live. Last year, we had about 600 people that were watching, and we expect more even this year. Today, we present 11 beautiful delegates ages 60 to 69 who will compete for the coveted title of Miss Senior Alabama 2025. We also present 6 extraordinary delegates aged 70 to 79. the Miss Senior Alabama women participated in over 200 events all over our great state of Alabama in their 2024-2025 year. Not only did they add an incredible chapter to their story, but they also impacted the stories of countless lives in their service across the state of Alabama. The Miss Senior Alabama Board of Directors led a retreat for the 2025 workshop at the beautiful Beckwith Camp and Conference Center. Photos and clips from their retreat will kick off the opening number of our delegates this year. So, okay, Miss Senior Alabama 2025 ladies, share your story.
In a perfect storybook, the world is brave and good. A hero takes your hand, a sweet love will follow. But life's a different game, and the sorrow and the pain, only you can change your world tomorrow. Let your smile light up the sky. Keep your spirit soaring high. Trust in your heart and your soul shines forever and ever. Hold fast to kindness. Your light shines forever and ever. I believe in you and me. We are strong. When once upon a time, in stories and their rhyme, a moment you can shine and wear your own crown. Be the one that rescues you. Through the clouds, you'll see the blue. Trust in your heart and your soul shines forever and ever. Hold fast to kindness. Your be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP. I never pay for my drinks. My entourage behind me. My life's a movie, Tom. So bless me, baby, yeah. And even if they try to, they can't do it like I do. I thank God every day that I woke up feeling this way. And I can't help loving myself. And I don't need nobody else. No, baby. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. Turn the bass up. Turn the bass up. Turn the bass up. Let's go. I thank God every day that I woke up feeling this way. And I can't help loving myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome to the stage and introduce our incredible and elegant Miss Super Senior 2024, Sharon Hanna, and the amazing and stunning Miss Senior Alabama 2024, Sharon Pitts. A wonderful round of applause for all of our delegates and our reigning 2024 Miss Senior Alabama and Miss Super Senior Alabama. Thank you so much. That was great. I loved it. Y'all should share in some of that energy. You know, it's okay to clap to that music and move a little bit, okay? In your seat. Da, 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 da. Let's try that. Da, 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 da. Thank you. You got it over there. All right, so let's give our delegates one more round of applause, and they'll hear you backstage while they're getting ready. That was an outstanding opening number. These ladies have worked so hard to prepare for today, and I know that because I was here yesterday preparing with them, and I'm so thankful to share this special day with them as we crown Miss Senior Alabama 2025 and Miss Super Senior Alabama 2025. I'm so thankful that you are here with us. I know some of you made a long drive to get here. And then cheer on your friends and your family as they compete today. So before we go any further, just a few house rules, okay? If you haven't already, please go ahead and silence your cell phone, okay? There you go, thank you. Silence that little ding. Cheer on all of our dazzling delegates. That's so important, y'all. Some of you, you have a lot of family and friends here. Some have fewer. And so what we'd like to encourage you to do is to cheer for everybody, all family, all friendly. We want to know explosive excitement from you and to know how much we love the delegates. And the only way they know that is for you to cheer them on loudly. But no noisemakers, please. No cowbells going on, okay? I know some of you live out, and we've talked about cows a lot this week. Some of you live on the farm, so you might have your cowbells with you. Just wait and ring them later. Okay, please also do not stand where you're blocking the people behind you. Don't stand up in the chair. And I'm going to ask Miss Senior Alabama 2024 right now, Sharon Pitts, to join me on stage, and we're going to have a little conversation. I sure have enjoyed getting to know Sharon, our reigning Miss Senior Alabama. Well, hi, Sharon. Don't you look mighty bright and shiny and all the above? Can you believe it's been a year since you were here in Crown?
It's really hard to believe. It seems like it was just yesterday.
Well, I know, but you have certainly filled the year full of events. So share us about some of the things that you actually do as Miss Senior Alabama.
Well, it's been so full of making communities aware of what seniors can do, what senior women can do, and with just such joy we can create and that we are able to witness. And it's just been lovely.
You did over, I think this year we did over 200 events.
200 events, over 200 events, and it broke a record this year, but I think that record will be broken again, so it won't hold long. But we've done all kinds of things, and we've raised awareness not only for Miss Senior Alabama, which I'm very proud of, but we've raised awareness for causes that otherwise might not have awareness or a vision or an opportunity to show what they can do for their community.
Exactly, and it's being Miss Senior Alabama is not for the weary.
Faint of heart. No, it's not for the faint of heart.
Well, can you tell us, basically, the theme this year is to share your story. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, it came about from my philosophy of life, and my philosophy of life was share your wisdom or share your story, and within your life experiences, you have the wisdom that you've earned or gained from those experiences. And it's a shame to keep that bottled up. Share it so that others can learn from it and know how to handle situations, whether they're situations of adversity or success. And so that's where the theme came from.
And I believe you had a little hand in helping design.
Yeah, I love line art, and took a concept that I saw and worked with Kim, and we were able to add a bracelet to it so that it looked like a female. It was a female writing, and so I was so fortunate, and it was so wonderful to have a hand in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to see and hear more from Sharon a little later on, and a lot about her. I love you. I've just grown to love you, and this is what being part of Miss Senior Alabama really is about, the friendships that are made. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Sharon Pitts, Miss Senior Alabama 2024. Thank you, Sharon. We talk about a story and being an advocate, and my story with being Miss Senior Alabama gave me a platform and an opportunity to be an advocate for trying to find a cure for ALS. My father passed from ALS, and also educating people about their hospice benefit. And I know you'd go, well, that might be dreary, but actually it's not, because the hospice benefit is so much help to everybody. So each delegate has something that's close to their heart that they do, that they will use as their platform throughout the year. We have a little fun change this year for the Miss Senior Alabama. We will now invite our delegates back to the stage for their introductions, and they will each tell us a bit about the area that they're representing. This time will also serve as our fun fashion competition. Judges, get ready. Your job is one I do not envy at all. The delegates will come out one at a time, and they will do their introductions and then pose in their fun fashion outfits. Now, these outfits, they had to be yellow, black, or white, or it could be a combination of the three colors. And the outfit may be pants, a jumpsuit, skirt, short dress, or maxi length dress. No evening gowns, though, in this phase of the competition, but otherwise, the sky's the limit, and fashion, it is fabulous. We begin with our super senior delegates. Delegate number 1, Miss Super Senior Daphne Barbara Ladnier.
Hello, I'm Barbara Ladnier, Miss Super Senior Daphne, and we are proud to be the home of Miss Senior Alabama. Our mayor and city actively support senior women. Daphne is the Jubilee City, one of only 2 areas in the world that have jubilees where fresh live seafood comes to the surface ready to be scooped up. Daphne is one of the fastest growing cities in the state, and we're glad you're here. Thank you.
Thank you, delegate number 1, Miss Super Senior Daphne Barbara Lednier. Delegate number 2 is Miss Super Senior Crossville, Vicki Hatcher.
Good afternoon. I'm Vicki Hatcher, Miss Super Senior Crossville. Where is Crossville? Northeast Alabama in DeKalb County. We're a small farming town, and we are actually the home of the Auburn University Experiment Station. That's where they experiment on how to grow cotton, corn, soybeans. So the next time you get some delicious corn on the cob, remember my little hometown of Crossville. Thank you.
Thank you, delegate number 2, Miss Super Senior Crossville, Vicki Hatcher. Delegate number 3 is Miss Super Senior Spanish Fort, Denise Bryant.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Denise Bryant, Miss Super Senior Spanish Fort, the City of Spirit. We were established in 1780 when the Spanish built a military site overlooking Mobile Bay. You might think, what does senior women and Spanish Fort have to do with one another? We both cherish our history and we have the spirit to go forward. Thank you.
That's delegate number 3, Miss Super Senior Spanish Fort, Denise Bryant. Delegate number 4 is Miss Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scares.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Michelle Scares, one Super Senior Fairhope. Fairhope is a lovely, cozy town along Mobile Bay. It's known for its historic district, shopping, food, venue, art. It's just a wonderful, relaxed place to live, and it's enjoyed by tourists as well as residents. So it's one word, it's paradise. So come see us. We'd love to have you.
Thank you, delegate number 4, Miss Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scares. Delegate number 6 is Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name is Judy Batson, and I'm a proud representative of St. Clair County. I'm Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, where we raise the biggest tomatoes in Alabama. We are the tomato capital of the world. We also grow faith, hope, and charity, and generosity. Just a few weeks ago, we had a request from a trauma unit that needed some Bibles. St. Clair County showed up. They promised 500. We delivered 700. We also are the home of Amazing Grace Farms, where we recognize and minister to veterans for their service and for all that they've sacrificed. If you're ever in St. Clair County, come on over. Have a seat on the front porch, drag you up a rocking chair, have a tomato sandwich, a big glass of sweet tea, and we're going to watch the best Firefly show you've ever seen. It will beat Disney World.
Thank you. This is delegate number 6, Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson. Delegate number 7, Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivy.
Helen Ivy, Super Senior, Marshall County, the home of the most beautiful lake, Lake Gunnersville, and also the largest lake in the state of Alabama. That's where we have fish are big, the scenery's beautiful and even bigger, and our Wi-Fi, well, it's hit or miss. Senior women, you are beautiful. The story that you have lived is your true beauty. Never be afraid to turn the page.
Thank you. Delegate number 7, Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivy. We will now hear from our Miss Senior Alabama delegates. Delegate number 1, Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sharon Terrell, Miss Senior Hazel Green. Our town is small, but we're big in hospitality and family traditions. We don't have a whole lot of action going on, but on Friday nights, you can find us under the lights rooting for our team, the Trojans. Hazel Green, Alabama, that's my hometown.
Thank you, Delegate number 1, Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell. Delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton.
Good afternoon. My name is Shirley Hamilton. I am Miss Senior Talladega, where we have the historical Helen Keller School for the Blind. She was also our honorary Miss Senior Alabama in 2022. If you want to rev it up, we've got the Talladega Speedway. So come and join us anytime you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton. Delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. I am Darlene Chavers, Miss Senior Mobile. Mobile is known for its 300-year-old live oak trees and their azaleas. And Mobile has everything from the Battleship to Bellingraph Gardens, from the Oakley Historical Home Distance to Wenzel's Oyster House, where the oysters come stewed, nude, or fried. Come visit Mobile when you have a chance. Thank you.
And thank you, Delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers. Delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas.
Good day, everyone. I'm Victoria Clark Thomas, Miss Senior Jefferson County, representing with Alabama pride and Southern charm, the largest and the only county here, named after the 3rd President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson.
Thank you, Delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas. Delegate number 5 is Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm June Chappelle, Miss Senior Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores is the city known as the small city, big beach, where the sand is white, the charm is southern, and the seafood is unbeatable. I stand before you today to represent all the bold women out there, especially those of us over 60. And let me tell you, ladies, we're not old, we're just well marinated.
Thank you, Delegate number 5, Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle. Delegate number 6 is Miss Senior Chelsea Temple Wells.
Hello, everybody. My name is Temple Wells, and I live in the city of Chelsea. I represent the city of Chelsea, Alabama, where I live on a huge mountain where the eagles fly high and the deer roam free everywhere. It's a beautiful place to be, and we're fortunate to be there. In our city, our logo is, it's all about family, and it truly is. It's a great place. So if you ever get a chance, come out and visit with us. Hope to see you in Chelsea. Thank you.
Thank you. Delegate number 6, Miss Senior Chelsea, Temple Wells. Delegate number 7, Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell.
My name is Kayla Powell. I'm Miss Senior Marshall County. I'm from Marshall County, which is located in North Alabama, among the mountains and the beautiful Lake Tennessee River. My word for senior women is live life boldly, share the love within your heart, and know that being 60 is just the beginning of a wonderful life. So put on your rhinestone shoes and dance.
Thank you, Delegate number 7, Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell. Delegate number 8, Miss Senior Coleman, Angie Carter.
Angie Carter Coleman. Where the donuts are famous and the orange rolls, they'll make a good man cry. And the poultry population is so large, it could form its own town. Coleman also was voted 1 out of 100 best small towns to visit. So I'll see you there.
Thank you, Delegate number 8, Miss Senior Coleman, Angie Carter. Delegate number 9, Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sonia Enfinger, Miss Senior Huntsville. We're known to be the Rocket City because Wernher von Braun took us to the moon in 1969, along, of course, with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and the Apollo 11. So you can tell, innovation is in our city's DNA. If you've never been to Huntsville, we'd love to have you, and we can help launch you into a great adventure.
Thank you, Delegate number 9, Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger. Delegate number 10, Miss Senior Daphne, Lori Cox.
Good afternoon. I'm the Senior Daphne Lori Cox, and welcome to the beautiful Jubilee City, where our senior women can dream to be anything they want to be. Some are Apollo's mystic ladies. Some are mystical mermaids. And some want to be the next Miss Senior Alabama.
Thank you, Delegate number 10, Miss Senior Daphne Lori Cox. Delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover, Sally Blaylock.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sally Blaylock, Miss Senior Hoover. I'm proud to represent my area, known for the friendly communities, great schools, the beautiful Moss Rock Preserve, and ranked number 15 out of the top 100 best places to live in the U.S. 2025.
Thank you, delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover, Sally Blaylock. Wow, that was fantastic, and I love the opening introduction. It's a fun fashion combo, so let's give it up for our delegates. While our delegates are getting ready for their active lifestyle, let's take a moment to meet our judges who have the difficult task of scoring our amazing delegates. And judges, if you would please stand after I introduce you. Our first judge is Miss Alabama 2023, Brianna Burrell. Bree is a graduate of the University of South Alabama with degrees in political science and philosophy. Bree was recognized on the Dean's List, and she was also selected, including the former governor of Alabama, Bob Riley. And of course, Bree was our amazing Miss Alabama 2023, and as you saw earlier, what an amazing talent she has. Please, she's home. How about Bree Burrell? Nice round of applause for Bree. Our second judge is Wendy White. Wendy is a native of Deatsville, Alabama, and she has been involved in the world of pageantry for over 37 years in many different capacities. Now, Mrs. White has judged on all levels of pageantry. She has served as pageant mom to daughters who have held hundreds of titles on the local, state, and the national levels. Please make welcome our second judge, Wendy White. And our third judge is Scott Thorne. Scott is a 1998 graduate of Auburn University with a Bachelor of Music Education and 2010 graduate of the University of West Alabama with a Master's of Counseling. He is retired after 25 years of teaching choir music, the last 20 as the director of the award-winning Homewood High School show choirs. Please make welcome Scott Thorne. Thank you so much for taking the time to come be with us today and judge the Miss Senior Alabama pageant. You will find more information about our accomplished judges in their biographies on our digital program book through this QR code on your flyers. We're also honored that you gave your time today to be with us. This morning, the delegates had a 7-minute private interview with the judges, and we know that you enjoyed meeting our delegates. Let's all remember that judges, they do not choose a winner. The judges score each delegate in each category. They do not score them in comparison to other delegates, but rather based on the criteria for each phase of the competition. And the scores are entered into Excel sheets by the tabulators, and then the scores are tabulated. The judges find out who the winners are when we do. We greatly appreciate the accountants of USA Health serving as our tabulators today. Tabulators, please stand and wave when I introduce you. Our first tabulator is Sheila Turner. Welcome our tabulator, Kathleen Kurahara. And our third tabulator is Christy Ham. You'll also find their photos in the program book along with biographies on our entertainers and the MC, which would be me. But you'll probably know more about me than you care to know by the time we get through today. I don't know. Established in 1987, the heart of Miss Senior Alabama is our dynamic history of past queens. Without further ado, let's welcome to the stage our previous title holder, Miss Senior Alabama 2009, Sally Beth Vick. Her full biography with all of her awards and titles is on the website. I hope Jimmy Vick built her a room for all of these crowns and sashes and awards that she has won throughout the years. Welcome to the stage, Sally Beth Vick singing, "And This Is My Beloved."
Promising sky. through the calm safety. Imagine these on 1 acre wide, and this is my beloved. And when he speaks, and when he talks to me, music, mystery. And when he moves, and when he walks with me, paradise comes suddenly near. All that can say, all that can stun, all that's for the heart's lifting. Imagine these in one perfect one, and this is my beloved, and this is my beloved. Sorry. Paradise comes suddenly near. All that can steal, all that can stun, all that's for the heart's lifting. Imagine these in one perfect one, and this is my beloved, and this is my
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause for Sally Beth Vick. Thank you so much. All right, it's now time for our active lifestyle portion of the pageant. Our active lifestyle of the pageant is brought to you by Amazing Grace Farms of Ragland, Alabama. It's a tranquil escape. I've been there and I love it. It's for seniors to have fun and fellowship. And it's also being sponsored by the Governor's Office of Volunteer Services. So thank you so much for your support. In this competition, the delegates will wear outfits of their choice, which represent something that they do to stay physically and or mentally active. Judging criteria will be based on their overall stage presence and use of creativity. Now, before we begin this portion of the competition, let's take a glimpse into our delegates in their own homes and their communities. And this video is not in any particular order, nor it's not part of the judging competition. The delegates were allowed to choose any activity that they wanted to video, and it does not have to be the one that they're demonstrating here today. So let's watch this fun video.
And we cross that foot for our little side stretch first. You want to get in there with her?
just cracked me up. I mean, that was fabulous, y'all. That deserves another round of applause. These ladies are amazing. They love to dance, play golf, some little pickleball, variety. But one thing they have in common is they're all active and they're here to share it with you as we continue on with our super senior delegates. Delegate number 1 is Miss Super Senior Daphne Barbara Ladnier. Barbara can describe her lifestyle in one word: active. Now, whether it's volunteering, dancing with the mermaids, or performing in a play, she is busy. And tonight she's dressed as Marilyn, a suspect in her most often performed murder mystery called Unhappy Hour. It is set in a bar called Dexter's. And although Marilyn is not the murderer, she is not as innocent as she looks. She's a bank robber. She is scheming to rob Regions Bank right next door. You have to watch, Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn, you're under arrest. Thank you to delegate number 1, Miss Super Senior Daphne Barbara Ladnier. Daphne, please, you know where to find her. Delegate number 2 is Miss Super Senior Crossville Vicki Hatcher. The fashion that Vicki is wearing reflects the passion that she has for her family and the farm. Of course, Vicki couldn't resist adding some bling to her activewear, because that's just the kind of girl she is. At the passing of her dad, Vicki went from being a medical assistant in a doctor's office to cattle farming. And it soon became clear that she would have to overcome one large obstacle. That one large obstacle that she had to overcome, well, it's this big long word called bovinophobia. Bovinophobia. Fear of cows. That's right. Because Miss Hatcher suffered from it, the fear of cows. This is delegate number 2, Miss Super Senior Crossville, Vicki Hatcher. I've lived on a farm all my life and didn't know that word. Delegate number 3 is Miss Super Senior Spanish Sport, Denise Bryant. Denise stays active by playing golf. She loves the outdoors and she walks the course as much as possible, keeping her in shape. She also likes to run in 5K races. The golf course teaches you many things about life and about meeting challenges. Stay focused on your goals, no matter how many hazards that you encounter or how many strokes it takes to get there. She says, just never give up. This is delegate number 3, Miss Super Senior Spanish Sport, Denise Bryant. Delegate number 4 is Miss Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scares. Physical and mental fitness, along with health and nutrition, have actively been a primary focus for Michelle. When she entered the Army in the mid-70s, this focus became even more important. Daily exercise of some type is at the top of her routine, progressing from hopscotch, jump rope to early childhood to sit-ups and pull-ups and aerobics and weights later in life. But let's not forget dancing. That's her true passion. And today she's dressed in Army green and camo workout to represent her 21-year commitment to the Army and her personal commitment to physical and mental health. She has added some festive, colored weights to make her active lifestyle fun, and this adds to a routine that she will love for a lifetime. Thank you to delegate number 4, Miss Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scares. Delegate number 6, Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson. Well, you might find Judy down on the farm, entertaining the veterans with fishing and hunting, or even a little stand-up comedy. There's always a big fish story to be told, you know. She wears her red, white, and blue, proudly in honor of the USA. Now, it doesn't hurt that she's added a little bling. You may have a little mud on your boots, but hey, they can still sparkle. Judy likes to remind everyone that you need to kick them up. Thank you to delegate number 6, Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson. Delegate number 7 is Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivy. Helen's life has always been active, from teaching and playing sports to tap, ballet, jazz lessons she's always enjoyed throughout her life. Recently, she has developed an interest in Latin dancing, and she's learning a new style of movement. Helen says that dancing provides her with exercise, and also it allows her to learn the new style exercises, and it exercises her brain also. She loves that Latin music. This is delegate number 7, Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivy. We now have the active lifestyle competition for our Miss Senior Alabama delegates. Delegate number 1, Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell. Sharon stays active through her love for horses, and each day she works with them, keeping both her body and her mind engaged. One day, while in the pasture, her horse, Spirit, he nudged her gently, as if to say, "Hello." Sharon paused, appreciating the connection that she shared with her horses. Her lifestyle is not just about staying active, it's about the purpose and the fulfillment she finds in daily tasks, which keeps her energized and focused. Thank you to delegate number 1, Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell. Delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton. Shirley says, "I love gardening. It's my excuse to get outside to get some vitamin D without having to leave my backyard. There's just something magical about watching seeds turn into plants. Sometimes it takes a while, but when it does, it's certainly worth the wait." Gardening also reminds her of Celebrate Recovery, which is like seeing a life get a glow up, like a wilting flower finally deciding to bloom. Psalms 103:15 says, "Man is like grass and flowers of the field," which tells us that life is beautiful, but we all need a little water, sunshine, and maybe a good fertilizer to really thrive. This is delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton. Delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers. Darlene is a 16-year breast cancer survivor. She loves taking pictures of her family and friends everywhere she goes. It is rare to see her without her camera. She started scrapbooking her photos in 2003 when she made her first scrapbook for her husband for their first anniversary. Darlene scrapbooked her journey through breast cancer in hopes to be an encouragement to others. Thank you to delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers. Delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas. Every milestone birthday, Victoria commits to doing something fitness related and fun. You know, at age 35, she became an aerobics instructor. At 40, she did her first mini marathon. At 45, she participated in 5 walk-run events for various causes such as breast cancer, diabetes, lupus, sickle cell, and prostate cancer. And at 50, she did the mini marathon again and beat her previous time by a half an hour. And at 55, she became a licensed Zumba instructor, and she still teaches today. Thank you to delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas. Delegate number 5, Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle. June exemplifies an active lifestyle, dedicated herself to workouts 5 times a week with her devoted workout buddy of 15 years. Her deep commitment to her Mardi Gras organization keeps her engaged and thriving. And the joy of wearing her bling, well, it adds an exciting sparkle to the journey. Might as well sparkle while you go. Thank you to delegate number 5, Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle. Delegate number 6, Miss Senior Chelsea, Temple Wells. Temple volunteers her time helping out at Compassion Ranch, where people can come and volunteer with her. She helps feed the horses, give them baths, and she also brushes them. This ranch is not an ordinary ranch because these are horses and animals who are given a second chance and a home for life. The mission is to give veterans a place to come and recharge and reconnect with animals and with nature. Our state was chosen to retire 2 military horses from Arlington National Cemetery. The ranch is also a hands-on learning place where school field trips and special needs children come to learn about animals and even have a picnic. Some children have never had an animal of any kind, so this makes them smile. The smiles are priceless. So go to compassionranch.org if you would like more information and donate to the worthy cause. Thank you, delegate number 6, Miss Senior Chelsea, Temple Wells. Delegate number 7 is Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell. As a youth, Kayla spent her free time pursuing her passion for tumbling and dancing and twirling. This passion set up Kayla's vision for a successful 40-year career in business as an all-star cheer coach, twirling, dance coach, and a mentor. Now retired, Kayla loves consulting with gymnasts and cheer gyms and judging twirling and cheer competitions. Kayla likes to stay active these days by stretching and twirling and running the family business, which is the biggest flea market in Alabama, covering 90 acres. She definitely gets her steps in daily. Kayla looks forward to teaching her granddaughter to tumble and to twirl. This is delegate number 7, Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell. Delegate number 8 is Miss Senior Coleman, Angie Carter. Angie is all about speed, racing to make a difference through volunteering, whether it's delivering food to the homebound or organizing an event in her community. She's always ready for the checkered flag, racing to volunteer where she is needed. Well, sure, there are caution flags along the way, but Angie doesn't let that slow her down. Pit stops? Well, they're just a chance to refuel, grab some caffeine. So start your engines and let's help someone cross the finish line. Thank you to delegate number 8, Angie Carter, Miss Senior Coleman. Delegate number 9, Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger. Sonia recently rekindled her passion for scuba diving, plunging back into the deep alongside her husband, her 17-year-old son, and other family members. Scuba diving has become an incredible bonding experience for their family. It has taken them on unforgettable explorations, It has taken them to breathtaking destinations like Belize, Aruba, Bonaire, St. Croix. The love for scuba diving is a true adventure for our delegate number 9, Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger. Delegate number 10 is Miss Senior Daphne, Lori Cox. Lori is proud to support our American troops. Let's shine the light on our soldiers. Being an Army mom, she's always looking for ways to boost the morals of our servicemen and women. And with the help of friends, Lori sends care packages to our soldiers who don't always receive gifts from home. They love hearing their name called at mail call. Along with riding her bike and daily walks on the beautiful Mobile Bay, Lori believes helping others keeps her mentally and physically fit. Thank you to delegate number 10, Miss Senior Daphne, Lori Cox. Delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover, Sally Blaylock. Sally leads an active lifestyle that keeps her fit and engaged, believing the secret to staying young at heart is simply to never stop moving. She enjoys playing pickleball, and she's currently learning to paddleboard, adding some excitement to her routine. Gardening allows her to connect with nature, and rescue pups keep her on her toes, filling her days with joy. Recently, she has also become intrigued by the beauty of equestrian riding for its vibrant lifestyle. Thank you to our delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover, Sally Blaylock. Well, nice round of applause for that phase of competition. Let them hear ya. That was great. Heck far, that'll make you want to ride a horse, Zumba, while you're wearing red, white, and blue, scuba gear, play ball. You can do all those things. Get active. So let's hear it for all of our active lifestyle role models that are backstage getting ready for our next phase of competition. But at this time, I want to bring out our reigning Miss Super Senior, Miss Sharon Hanna, to the stage, and let's get to learn more about Sharon Hanna. Miss Super Senior 2024, Sharon Hanna. Come over here and let's talk a little bit. You do like to talk, don't you? I thought so. We talked some yesterday. Yes. Hey, last year I believe you wore some kind of a Western outfit for your active lifestyle, right?
I did.
Tell them why you chose that.
It wasn't for the bling. We have a ranch in North Alabama, and so we have over 200. We have over 100 heifers and cows, and we have over 200 calves, and we have a whole bunch of bulls for them too. And
but of course.
And so we stay busy. Right now, my husband is getting hay up. We missed the first cutting, so for the weather, so he's doing that. And he assured me last night that he finished, so we got the second cutting in. Also, there's something to do every day. It's different. You don't get into a routine. Forget about that, because things come up. Everything happens every day. Also, it's a lot of fun, too. It's beautiful. You're out in the countryside, and you get good fresh air. And you stay busy. You're tired when you get in, so you sleep well.
Well, is there any one favorite thing that you love to do on the ranch?
There is one. It's a little different from what you think. I love getting up early in the morning, getting my coffee, and going out on the deck for the quiet. Everything is so quiet. And I get up before the sun comes up, so there are no lights. And I watch it come up. It's beautiful.
You get up for the cows and the roosters and the chickens.
Well, I can hear them a little bit.
Yeah. They're awesome. Hey, can you share something with us for the senior women to encourage them?
I would love to. Thank you, Tammy. These women, I don't think, have any idea how beautiful they are. It's probably a good thing I was in it last year. So I want to tell them that their children, whom they have served all these years, most of them are off and married. And so now they get to serve and do what they want to do. We want everyone to stay busy. We want them to be visible in every community and in the state and in the country, because they serve so many charities that it does make a big difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. We'll be seeing Sharon later. Thank you so much. Our reigning Miss Super Senior. Well, we have some more treats for you right now. A very special guest that's with us is going to be singing one of my favorite country songs, Stand By Your Man. And it is Miss Senior Alabama 2008 Edwina Chappelle. Please also visit our website for her bio and her photos. They're in the program books. Nice round of applause.
You love him, you'll forgive him, even though he's hard to understand. And if you love him, oh, be proud of him, 'cause after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to and something warm to come to when nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the all the love you can. Stand by your man. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man.
Edwina Chappelle, thank you so much. Fabulous. Y'all ever notice how those songs, from years past, stand by your man, no matter what, stand by him. And then, you ain't woman enough to take my man. The messages kind of changed somewhere along the way, didn't they? What's one of those songs that Carrie does about, like she's going to take a bat to him and stuff? The message changed over the years. We're not as kind, I don't think, maybe. All right, at this time, what we'd like to do is introduce our incredible board of directors. Y'all, they have put so much time and energy not only this week, but this is a year-round process to get it to this fabulous point. And they work hard all year with a mission to encourage senior women that they have a purpose. We have a purpose. I'm a senior woman myself. They offer opportunities for them to get involved, and they provide a sisterhood of support. So please make welcome to the stage the Director of Hospitality and Decor from Chelsea, Alabama, Diane Johnson. Diane, come on down. Oh, y'all are awful. Come on. Is that not funny? We're playing Price is Right. Come on down, Diane. Thank you for your service to us. Also, the Director of Dressing Rooms from Harvest, Alabama, Sally Quinn. Director of Preliminaries and Recruiting from Clanton, Alabama, Gloria Williams. Hi, Gloria. Vice Chair and Backstage Director from Birmingham, Alabama, Marilyn Seals. Executive Director and Chairman of the Board from Mobile, Alabama, who puts unlimited amount of hours and a heart and a soul, and man, has this program and system grown since she took charge a few years ago. It's amazing, and every year I'm in awe of what she continues to do for this program. Please make welcome to the stage Kim Crawford Meeks, Executive Director and Chairman of the Board. How about a nice round of applause for all of All right, and we have our secretary, Kathy. Well, Kathy, I'm sorry. I'm sure it was my fault that I just read over you, but I love you. And she's also a previous winner. And the beauty about this is a lot of these are former contestants that each year they come back and have started working with the program to help out. And some of them are going to be future contestants. At this time, I believe we have a special treat for Kim. Marilyn.
Kim, you have to come over here. On behalf of the board, because of all the hard work and dedication and the growth that we have made, even through COVID, we grew when everything else was folding. This organization grew leaps and bounds, and it's because of the vision that Kim had for us, and we wanted to thank her. So we got her a little something to say thank you to her from the board, and we wanted her to know how much we appreciate all her hard work.
Thank you so much. We are MSA. We are the state pageant for women ages 60 to 79, and we reach out to the community for women of all ages. And we have accomplished something amazing this year. We have broken records. One of those records is that we have participated in over 200 events since last June. On behalf of the Miss Senior Alabama Board of Directors, I do want to thank everyone who makes this outstanding state level pageant shine brightly. We have great appreciation for the city of Daphne. They are absolutely amazing in their hospitality for us. And the Daphne Civic Center, I don't know what we would do without Chris Jackson and his team. For Colby Bass on AV, I don't know how he does what we give him to do. There's a lot of AV back there. He's amazing. Tell Colby how much you appreciate him after our show today. We could not do this without our volunteers. There are many of them. Our board ambassadors, our sponsors, and our past title holders. It takes many people for a production of this quality and size. I want to express appreciation for the absolutely brilliant and dedicated delegates this year. We had the best rehearsal ever yesterday. That's why you have the best pageant ever today. We really appreciate them for trusting us to help them write another chapter of their story, their own personal story, and the next chapter for Miss Senior Alabama. Our board members, Sally Quinn, Diane Johnson, Gloria Williams, Kathy Pamel, and Marilyn Seals. We plan, we hope, we dream. We meet a lot virtually late at night, discuss and work hard all year long, 364 days for this day, and to keep this organization active and growing. We are a nonprofit, we're all volunteers, and our mission is to encourage women ages 60 to 79 that they have a purpose. We offer them opportunities to be involved in their communities, so they're all winners because they're all already participating in their sashes and titles and going out in their communities. And they are having an impact on the state of Alabama. At this time, we would like to ask Miss Senior Alabama 2024, Sharon Pitts, to join the stage. Sharon, where are you? I would sing, but you would cry if I did that. Tears of horror. So I'm not going to do that. If I was Tammy, I would sing right now while I wait. Don't run. It's okay. You can slow down. She didn't know we were calling her out here. Come here, my dear. Look at her. You're gorgeous. Okay, always. The privilege to award our honorary title, the People's Choice Award, is now a highlight of my year. The first year I participated, I showed up at a pageant and Marilyn Sills says, "Set up People's Choice." And I said, "What is that?" But I know what it is now, and I love it. Our theme this year, Our theme this year, as you've heard, is Share Your Story, based on the philosophy of life of this amazing woman, our reigning Miss Senior Alabama Queen, Sharon Pitts. We all have a story to share, which is unique and beautiful. Sharon and I put our heads together to create our logo this year and this lovely hand that she wrote. You heard earlier that she drew for us for our logo. Because part of our mission of the Miss Senior Alabama story is to serve the state in light and love. So we have an exciting announcement this year. The women of Miss Senior Alabama 2025 have broken the all-time record for Miss Senior Alabama People's Choice. They have raised more money for this portion of our pageant than ever before. We did not think this would ever happen, and they did it. Each year, we carefully consider who to give the People's Choice funding to, and this year we'll be awarding that to the Dance Foundation of Homewood, Alabama, where Sharon Pitts is on the board of directors. The Dance, yes. Thank you so much. The Dance Foundation of Homewood, Alabama is a nonprofit where everyone can embrace the art of dance, offering dance and movement classes and therapy to all people, including seniors. They provide classes for the fully abled and the differently abled. Their movement and musical classes offer physical, cognitive, and social skills as therapists work alongside the students. They partner with the Bell Center for Early Intervention and see students with autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, and other cognitive and physical delays. They provide Dancing with Words programs for students with limited English proficiency and the Math in Motion program. The Dance Foundations offers scholarships to students. We hope our donation helps a student with a scholarship to learn the beautiful language of dance. Thank you so much.
This is so exciting. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed. I'm helping somebody dress in the back, and Kathy says, "Get out of here, get on the stage." So I'm totally shocked and surprised and overwhelmed, and I thank you so much, all of you, for your efforts, ladies, and all your People's Choice votes. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
Yes. So when we considered who to give the honorary Miss Senior Alabama title to, Marilyn and I both agreed immediately it should be our famous author from Monroeville, Alabama, Harper Lee, who wrote, to kill a mockingbird. I don't believe, was Tawny Carter able to join us today? Is Tawny here from Mockingbird Company? She was, I think she got delayed. Okay. We're going to go up to the museum in Monroeville, and our ladies are going to present this to them since they weren't able to be here. But our honorary title goes to Harper Lee. They have already accepted it, and we're thrilled with it. We know traffic has been horrible today, so we're so super excited that our sash and crown will be in the museum there to honor Harper Lee for her amazing work in the state of Alabama to teach us all that stories are so important. Thank you. So I saw a quote last year that said, if you can't find the sunshine, and some days we can't, you be the sunshine. So we saw a story that was written in Daphne, Alabama, about a fireman named Zach Forrester. On his own time, he went to someone's house and helped them because their house needed repair. He raised money, he got other helpers, and repaired their home. And we thought, wow, he was able to be sunshine for somebody else. Let's start an award. So the Miss Senior Alabama organization started Human Sunshine Awards. We awarded over 20 people as they demonstrated human sunshine for others this past year, and we will continue to offer this award. Yes. One of the highlights also of our past year was when we finally found two of our past title holders. Sally Beth Vick, who you heard sing earlier, she's one of our previous board members and title holders, had worked so very hard on our history. We started helping her with that and tried to find Miss Senior Alabama 1992, Dorothy Holt, and Miss Senior Alabama 2004, Zemula Bjork. And one day, Dana Lynn Self was in Kimberly, Alabama, and she was at a picnic, and someone said, my aunt was Miss Senior Alabama, and it was Dorothy Holt. And who would have ever thought that she lived right down the street from me in Mobile, Alabama? So we went to her house, and the family, the Newmans, had an amazing reception for our ladies, and we got to sit down and spend an afternoon with them in their home and interview her. You saw her here on the stage. She is very accomplished. Her interview and her information are on our website, our Facebook page, and our YouTube page. We love you, Miss Dorothy. You're the heart of Miss Senior Alabama. And then a few months later, I ran into her beautiful daughter, Maria Newman, and she said, Kim, you're not going to believe this. There's another Miss Senior Alabama living where Mom does now. And I said, who? And she said, Miss Senior Alabama 2004, Zemula Bjork. She was here on our stage earlier too, and we're so thrilled to have them both with us, these beautiful, accomplished queens. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you. At this time, we have another little video to show you. Our women have been very busy just to show you a few of those 200 events that they have enjoyed and participated in across the state of Alabama. This video lasts about 10 minutes. If you need a break, this would be a good time, and you can catch this video later if you miss it on the break, because it is also on our Miss Senior Alabama YouTube page and Facebook. And then we'll get back to the ladies after this. But enjoy this video of all their work. Thank you.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need because of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road and I'll share your load. If you just call me if you need me. Call me when you want me. Call me if you need me. Call me when you want me. Call me. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountain should crumble into the sea, I won't cry. No, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. 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 Stand by course they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun, and we've just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel. We are family. Sing it to me. I got all my sisters with me. Sing it to me. We are family. I can hear you, guys. Get up, everybody, and sing. Have faith in you and the things you do. Hey, hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, y'all. Get up, everybody, and sing. Hey, hey, we are family. I got my sisters with me. I got all my sisters with me. Everybody, we are
Let your light shine from within. There's no use in hiding it. There's a power every hour in the dark where light begins. Light beyond my time has come, my time has come. I'm gonna let it shine beyond my time has come, my time has come. Call it faith or what you will, like stardust on a windowsill, illuminating, shadows breaking. You're the city on a hill. Light beyond my time has come, my time has come. I'm gonna let it shine beyond my time has come, my time has come. As far as the light goes, no one will ever know, no one could ever know. I'm gonna let it shine. As far as the light goes, no one will ever know, no one could ever know. As far as the light goes, no one will ever know, no one could ever know. As far as the light goes, no one will ever know, no one could ever.
Well, as you can well see, the Miss Senior Alabama program is like none other. And it's certainly not just a pageant that you see take place here today where they're judged in different phases of competition, but it is an event that takes place all year. And I think you can see why we have a lot of the ladies return each year to participate, and we're thankful that they do. And for all of those of you who are out there who might be considering that you might want to be a part of this, well, we are open online for registration for next year. So, and those who are watching on Facebook Live also, you might want to consider being a part of this great system. Some of our other people that have been recognized over the past years and given the title have been Helen Keller, Rosa Parks. And so each year she amazes me at what she does and the delegates do about how much money is raised for a great cause. So if you're making your way back to your seat, we would like to continue on, give you an opportunity to come back in with our next two competitions, which Elegance and Inner Beauty and the Onstage Question. This portion of the pageant is sponsored by Axe Retirement Communities, Westminster Village, who cooked for our Queen's dinner Thursday evening. And not only was it outstanding, but it was delicious. During the Elegance and Inner Beauty, each delegate will model the evening gown of their choice that best fits their own personality and style. You'll also hear the recording of each delegate's voice as they each have recorded their philosophy of life to play as their stage introductions for this portion of the pageant. After they model their gowns and their philosophies have concluded, they will then draw a question to answer so that we may get to know their passions and to learn from their wisdom. The gown itself is not scored, but instead how the delegate exudes her elegance and allows her inner beauty to shine through her connection with others. And as she expresses her personality and her heart, each delegate will have 30 seconds to give her answer to the question that she draws. So let's begin our Elegance and Inner Beauty and Onstage Question competition with our super seniors. Thank you. Delegate number 1 is Miss Super Senior Daphne Barbara Lednier.
My philosophy of life is simple. Live kindly, joyfully, and with purpose. Never be afraid to shine, whether it's a sparkly dress or a bright smile. Aging isn't something to fear. It's a celebration of the wisdom, grace, and strength that we gain from our experiences. Let's grow older and more fabulous every day as we embrace our quirks, uniqueness, and the stories that make us who we are. As we move forward, let's treasure every moment and make peace with the things we cannot change. I am proud of the woman I have become and grateful for the life I have been given. While I can no longer run a marathon, I can still walk briskly to the buffet line, volunteer, cherish my friendships, and create my plays. I recently read that listening to someone in distress for only 8 minutes can recharge them and ease their burden. 8 minutes. That's all it takes to make a difference. Let's uplift, support, and inspire those around us. Right now could be the best time of our lives.
If you write a book about your life, what will the title be and why? If you write a book about your life, what will the title be and why?
The title of my book would be, If at First You Don't Succeed, because I've always had to try and try again. Husbands, it took me 50 years to find Mr. Right. Math, I had to be tutored all through school, but I owned and ran 3 businesses successfully. I would name my book, If at First You Don't Succeed, and I would make it a self-help, and it would be used to teach people not to get discouraged and to reach their goals. Thank you.
This is delegate number 1, Miss Super Senior Daphne, Barbara Lednier. Delegate number 2 is Miss Super Senior Crossville, Vicki Hatcher.
I have always said that life is an adventure. We all have been through good times and some of the most difficult times in our life. As we go through those ups and downs, we still have to keep on keeping on. Keep on smiling, keep on loving, and most of all, keep on giving of yourself while serving others. So whether you're in a dark valley or singing from the mountaintop, you have to keep on keeping on.
How do you practice self-care? How do you practice self-care?
Every morning when it's warm, my little dog and I, Mia, we go out on the front porch, and the school bus goes by, and the birds are singing, and sometimes I get a little ray of sunshine on my face, and I'm like, Lord, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for seeing me through the hard times I've been through. And it's such a blessing just to sit there and listen. Thank you.
Thank you, delegate number 2, Miss Super Senior Crossville, Vicki Hatcher. Delegate number 3 is Miss Super Senior Spanish Fort, Denise Bryant.
My philosophy of life is be a giving person. This does not mean money. It means give of yourself. Give a smile. Give a hug. Give your knowledge. Give a helping hand. Give back to your community. Give your time. Whatever you can do to encourage someone to have a better day or a better life. Giving of yourself to others costs nothing, but fills you with so much satisfaction and joy, and can make a huge difference in someone's life.
What advice do you give to women as they start retirement? What advice do you give to women as they start retirement?
I would tell them this is the best time of your life. You now have time to do all those things that you wanted to do. Wake up every morning with a purpose. Do not rest. You will rust.
Thank you, delegate number 3, Miss Super Senior Spanish Fort, Denise Bryant. Delegate number 4 is Miss Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scares.
I view life as an ever-changing journey with many twists and turns, some miraculous and others unsettling. These experiences shape us into who we are and what we represent and share with others. Being an 18-year breast cancer survivor, I welcome each day with hope, encouragement, and praises to God for the blessing of life. My daily motto is to treat others with kindness, respect, generosity, and compassion, just as I would want for my family and myself. I cherish humor and laughter as it lends itself to a happy and healthy soul. I live life with enthusiasm and try to utilize my skillful resources. I encourage everyone to follow their dreams and never let anyone take their joy.
If a song was written about your life, what would be the title and why? If a song was written about your life, what would be the title and why?
That's a great question. And it would be by Rascal Flatts, God Bless the Broken Road. My husband and I had that as our wedding song. And it really described our journey coming together to where we are now. So.
Thank you. Delegate number 4, Ms. Super Senior Fairhope, Michelle Scarce. Delegate number 5, Ms. Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson.
My philosophy in life has always been to trip over my own 2 feet just as much as possible, head on into unexplored adventures and life, seizing every opportunity to face-plant myself into personal growth, lessons, and self-discovery. Life's a journey with many ups and downs, rough roads and smooth roads, and unavoidable obstacles. It's through these changes that we build strength, character, and a life well lived. Maybe a few extra gray hair, but that's not to worry about because it can be covered up with Miss Clairol. Instead of leaving breadcrumbs to know where you've been, sprinkle love and kindness, inspiring a ripple effect of compassion, generosity for others. Life you live with a purpose, spreading random acts of kindness. Unless you're having a bad hair day, then just stay home. My platform that I'm passionate about is Amazing Grace Farm Ministry, a nonprofit for our heroes and veterans, giving back just a little to those who gave so much and sacrificed so much for us and the United States of America. Thank a veteran today if you happen to see one. We got this thing called life. Remember, this is not a dress rehearsal. There is certainly no do-overs, and I hope I get it right. Thank you.
Why do you think Talk of Alabama should interview you? Why do you think Talk of Alabama should interview you?
Because, honey, I've got a story to tell. And it's not just about a smile and a sash. It's about the Miss Senior Alabama program and what it did for me. And I use that as a platform for my Amazing Grace Farm ministry for veterans. And I will use both to jumpstart the biggest story ever. And it will be a good story. Thank you.
Thank you to Delegate number 6, Miss Super Senior St. Clair County, Judy Batson. Delegate number 7 is Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivey.
I saw a cartoon recently that struck me as being very thought-provoking and true. Charlie Brown and Snoopy are pictured looking at a sunset, and Charlie said, "We only live once, Snoopy." Snoopy replied, "Wrong. We only die once. We live every day." As I pondered the cartoon, I thought how it reflected my philosophy of life. My philosophy is live, light, and love. Live every day. Let the light into your life and let it guide your love. Light is ever present, even in what appears to be darkness. At night, the moon provides light as the sun does in the day. But the guiding light of our lives is ever present and not dependent upon the sun or the moon for its existence. It is the light of the Holy Spirit, always present and always guiding our lives as we live every day.
What person, living or dead, has inspired you the most? What person, living or dead, has inspired you the most?
The obvious answer for me would be my mother.
Most of us, it would be that because we spend the first 18 years of our life in her presence. We see how she handles success. We see how she handles failure. My mother was given a beautiful name at birth, and her name was Catherine. And I doubt there's anybody in here except my family that would remember her. But her generation has taught me so much. They stepped up, they stepped out during World War II. If it hadn't been for the women then, our country would probably not have survived as well. Being Catherine, you don't know, but if I called her Rosie, Rosie the Riveter, many of you would recognize her. So the person and the generation that has influenced me the most was my mother.
Delegate number 7, Miss Super Senior Marshall County, Helen Ivy. We will now hear from our Miss Senior Alabama delegates. Delegate number 1 is Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell.
I believe that character is everything. It is not what others think of us. It is defined by integrity, kindness, and the way we choose to live our lives. Character is about doing what's right, even when no one is watching. It's about standing by your values and treating others with respect and compassion. True character is how we remain faithful to ourselves, despite the pressures of the world. I've learned that character is shaped through the choices we make when things get hard. It is in how we carry ourselves, how we respond to adversity, and how we grow from our experiences. Your character is what will always define you. It is the legacy you leave behind, the impact you make, and the truth of who you are. So my philosophy is simple. Let your character speak for itself, because in the end, who you are matters more than what you have.
Cher sang, "If I could turn back time." So if you could turn back time, what would you change about the history of our country? Cher sang, "If I could turn back time." So if you could turn back time, what would you change about the history of our country?
It would be communication. If we could have, 100 years ago, we could have internet, instant messaging, emails, it would change the outcome. It would change a lot of misunderstanding, and it would really help us to move forward much quickly.
This is delegate number 1, Miss Senior Hazel Green, Sharon Terrell. Delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton.
Live in such a way that those who know you will come to know God because they know you. In order to be a blessing to other people, be respectful, loving, have manners, and help your neighbor. Love each other, be friendly, faithful, and trustworthy, because in life you never know who is watching you. You could be someone's hero just by your actions. Always be the best person you can be, and you will be a blessing to yourself and to others.
What is your favorite quote that you find most inspirational? What is your favorite quote that you find most inspirational?
Be still and know that I am God, because we are all so impatient. We need to be more listening, quiet, listen to God, because most of the time He knows what's right.
Thank you. This is delegate number 2, Miss Senior Talladega, Shirley Hamilton. Delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers.
Be your own advocate, especially when it comes to your health. As we are gracefully aging, our hearts and minds are telling us we are still 18 years old, but our bodies remind us we are in our 60s. At this stage in our lives, we have more aches and pains. We also have a tendency to go to the doctor a lot more. Some doctors are so busy at times that they don't have time to listen to us. So I suggest making a list of what you want to discuss or find a doctor that will take the time to listen to you. If I had not had doctors that would listen to me 16 years ago, I would not be here today.
If your life was a soap opera, what would the title be and why? If your life was a soap opera, what would the title be and why?
The Old and the Beautiful, because I'm in my golden years, and I still have a lot of life to live with just a little bit of added drama.
Thank you. This is delegate number 3, Miss Senior Mobile, Darlene Chavers. Delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas.
As a licensed Zumba instructor and health coach, my mission centers on empowering others to embrace a physically healthy and financially secure lifestyle. I truly believe that it's never too late to become the best version of yourselves. And it's through the acronym START that you lay the foundation of your transformative journey. S, stop making excuses. T, take inventory of your life and remove those naysayers. A, act on faith. R, refocus on God and your goals. T, trust God. He will never leave you nor forsake you.
I'll repeat it twice. Nature is known to provide inspiration and even help with depression and motivation. Is there a portion of nature that has inspired you? Nature is known to provide inspiration and help with depression and motivation. Is there a portion of nature that has inspired you?
The ocean inspires me the most because of its vastness, strength, and renewal. The waves reminds me that life is ever changing, and just as the tide rises and falls, so does the opportunities and challenges that we experience in life. And sometimes we just have to flow with the tide and flow with life's rhythms.
Thank you. This is delegate number 4, Miss Senior Jefferson County, Victoria Clark Thomas. Delegate number 5, Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle.
Every day I strive to embody the philosophy of recognizing that every interaction, no matter how small, is an opportunity to spread kindness and foster connection. From volunteering to offering a listening ear to a friend in need, I'm continually reminded of the significant impact we can have on each other's lives. The bonds we create serve as a testament to the strength and beauty of human connection. So as I stand before you today as Miss Senior Gulf Shores, I'm not just representing a title, but a lifetime of cherished memories, enduring friendships, and unwavering belief in the power of community. Let us all continue to live our lives fully, embrace every moment well, and always seek to build a community where love and connection can thrive.
color best describes you and why? What color best describes you and why?
The color that best describes me is orange. I tend to be a very bright light for others. I try to be very compassionate. I'm extremely energetic, on the go, and try to just do and serve others.
Thank you. This is delegate number 5, Miss Senior Gulf Shores, June Chappelle. Delegate number 6 is Miss Senior Chelsea, Temple Wells.
As we age, there are a few things I have learned I would love to share with you. Pray about your day early and wake up and be thankful and appreciative and grateful for things that are big and things that are small. Stop rushing so much and stressing and worrying about the past and future and worrying about things that you cannot change or control. But if you can always learn something from them, then that's a wonderful lesson. Let go of the what ifs, could haves, and should haves. Focus on the next play in your playbook. And if you fumble, get up. Focus on the next play. And your feelings and your choices. Are you going to do what you feel like doing? Or are you going to choose to do the things you need to do to be successful? So if you can do those things that you need to do and make the right choices, you'll stay on the path to accomplish your goals.
If you could add a class subject for all male students, what would the subject be and why? If you could add a class subject for all male students, what would the subject be and why?
Well, I didn't come up with this idea because it's out there. And my brother, Blake Harris, at Holt High School, he teaches people how life skills. Girls and guys, but mainly men. Men need life skills on knowing how to fix things at home and how to cut trees down and saw them up and how to make buildings and how to make a building for storm victims and shelter, which they have done. Their class has done it, and they make furniture. And so I wish I'd thought of this all by myself, but I can't take credit for it but I would suggest every school have a class like this in the state of Alabama because it comes in handy and it's something that every man needs to know. And my husband's good at fixing things. So thank goodness for that. So thank you.
Thank you. This is delegate number 6, Miss Senior Chelsea, Temple Wells. Delegate number 7 is Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell.
My philosophy of life is look up, stay up. Look down, fall down. Look up, stay up helps me stay positive, present in the moment. Look down, fall down reminds me no answer that I seek can be found by looking at my feet, for truly I shall stumble and fall. But by looking up, inspiration will come. If not by my own thoughts, then by my Heavenly Father above.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and what would you accomplish with it? If you could have any superpower, what would it be and what would you accomplish with it?
Power of healing. In the world where there is so much sickness and people suffering, I think that if I had the power, the superpower, I would work with humanity. I would work with the universal people to work towards finding cures and finding ways to help people live longer lives, healthier lives.
Thank you. This is delegate number 7, Miss Senior Marshall County, Kayla Powell. Delegate number 8 is Miss Senior Coleman, Angie Carter.
Volunteering is a very powerful way to create change. By offering our time and support, it will strengthen our communities and also encourage others to do the same. But it's not about what we give. It's about connections that we will make. By helping others, you will find your own true purpose. Life is a race, and it's not about the victory for us. It's about helping others cross their finish lines.
If you wrote an article for People's Magazine, who would you interview? If you wrote an article for People's Magazine, who would you interview?
Dolly Parton. With Jolie from 9 to 5 to Coat of Many Colors, her music was iconic. She shaped the music generation. If I could have an interview with her, that would be one I would never forget.
Thank you. This is delegate number 8, Miss Senior Coleman, Angie Carter. Delegate number 9 is Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger.
Discovering our divine purpose. I believe that we were given a divine purpose before we even have a pulse. And I share Ron Wilkerson's belief that to have a pulse is to have a purpose. Regardless of our age, we will never outlive our purpose. We can experience great joy and growth as we continually journey towards achieving this divine purpose. In this journey that we call life, we will be blessed with countless opportunities to embrace, enjoy, and enlighten our fellow travelers as they too discover their purpose. In all that we do, I believe we need to listen for chances to serve and connect with others. Loving and serving those who we find along our journey becomes one of life's biggest blessings. In recent years, I have discovered that lives can be changed for the better when we help others achieve better mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. When we find opportunities to be a positive influence in these areas, we can help others overcome their obstacles, lessen their struggles, and celebrate their successes. As I embrace opportunities to connect with and empower my fellow travelers on this journey, I find so many hidden blessings as I live out my life philosophy.
Who has influenced you the most in life and why? Who has influenced you the most in life and why?
That would happen to be my grandmother. She instilled in me to love myself so that I could love others. And by doing so, I've been able to help other people and serve my community by loving them and meeting with them where they are. It would be my grandmother.
Thank you. This is delegate number 9, Miss Senior Huntsville, Sonia Enfinger. Delegate number 10 is Miss Senior Daphne, Lori Cox.
A simple act of kindness or a smile can make someone's day. You never know what someone is going through A smile may be just what they needed to brighten their day. Did you know that smiling can reduce pain and stress and even releases endorphins, which can lead to a better mood? Working in mental health, I've learned that being nice and smiling makes a world of difference to someone when they are feeling down or going through something difficult. As the great Dolly Parton says, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. And who doesn't take Dolly's advice?
Relationships require a lot of work. What trait do you think is vital for successful relationships? Relationships require a lot of work. What trait do you think is vital for successful relationships?
I believe that no matter what kind of relationship you're in, you have to have loyalty. Someone that has your back even when you're wrong. They tell you that you're wrong, but they still support you no matter what.
Thank you. This is delegate number 10, Miss Senior Daphne Lori Cox. Delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover Sally Blaylock.
My philosophy of life is rooted in the belief that every woman has the power to create her own beauty inside and out. I believe in embracing our unique strengths, celebrating our individuality, and supporting one another in our pursuits. As a strong, independent woman, I strive to live a life of purpose, passion, and resilience. I believe in taking risks, learning from failures, and rising above challenges. My philosophy is guided by the values of empathy, kindness, and compassion. I want to inspire others to do the same, building a community of women who uplift, empower, and celebrate each other. I am led by my faith in this journey of self-discovery and growth and transformation. By trusting in my faith, I navigate my own path, and I hope to leave a trail of love, kindness, and beauty that inspires others to do the same. If it is to be, it must start with me.
We all have gifts and talents. What is your greatest gift? We all have gifts and talents. What is your greatest gift?
I believe God gave me the gift to connect with people on a different level than just seeing what's on their face, seeing into their heart, because I think that's really important to see what, just not on the face, but what their heart is feeling. Sometimes it can hide things, and I just feel like I can make a difference in a lot of them's life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is delegate number 11, Miss Senior Hoover Sally Blaylock. Well, it's always very inspirational to hear the women of Miss Senior Alabama's story when they talk about their passions and love of their communities. A nice round of applause for all of our ladies. You all did a great job, ladies. Well, while our tabulators are busy figuring our scores to announce our awards and our winners for 2025, we would like to welcome to the stage the gifted and inspirational Daphne Senior Choir and their award-winning and talented choir director, Brandon Marcus, as they sing, "I Make My Own Sunshine." Please give them a nice round of applause.
wonderful. Everything is great. Pretty as a bird singing outside my window pane. What a fresh new start. It's a brand new day. And I got lots of love to give away. It don't matter if it's raining. Nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. Woo-hoo. 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 I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. Hey, when you take the rainbow and pour a pot of gold, I tell you how to make it nice and easy. Even if the clouds start forming on my lovely day, there's nothing, no nothing that can stand in my way. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. Woo-hoo. 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 I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. It's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. Woo-hoo. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. Woo-hoo.
Oh, you can do better than that. Come on, guys. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your talent with us. Great job. Always important to make our own sunshine. I just had the nicest compliment backstage. They said, you do make your own sunshine. I knew about that the first time I met you. And heck, I do. I like that. Well, you know, since sunshine, backstage before we began and we were in the dressing room, we were singing a couple of songs about sunshine, and maybe you'd like to help me. I just like to ad-lib a little, you know, get out here and have a little fun. So everybody knows, like when I go to all the senior centers, one of the songs they always want me to sing all the time is, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, and you make me happy when skies are gray, and you'll never know, dear, oh, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. But the only thing about being at the senior center is I can't hardly get 2 words out till they're singing with me. Y'all didn't sing with me. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, well, I dreamed I held you in my arms. And when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. And so I hung my head and cried. You know this part. You are sunshine, my only sunshine, and you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Competition. Let me hear this side. Come on. You. They're doing pretty good. Oh, I think I hear a little harmony. Take my son. Oh, very good. Okay, come on. Oh, they got people back that know. Okay. Let me hear this side. Let's see how. I don't know. They might have an advantage. I'm not sure. But you had some former senior Alabamas over there who are singers. Okay, let's go. You are my. When skies are gray. One more time all together. Well, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, and you make me happy when skies are gray. And you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. We were talking backstage about light. And one song they were singing backstage was This Little Light of Mine. Oh yeah, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, I'm gonna hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. Ooh, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What do I do now? Oh, I got carried away. Did I supposed to even do that there? Tammy Little Haynes does get carried away shining her light. Okay. I didn't supposed to do that there, y'all. I got carried away. But we had to have some time, so it's all right. Fabulous singing. We needed a little break there. All right. Back to the script I go. At this time, we would like to recognize our reigning Miss Super Senior Alabama as she takes her final walk, Miss Sharon Hanna, Super Senior Alabama 2024.
Wow. This has truly been an exciting and wonderful year of new experiences for me. Let me first say thank you to Kim Meeks and Marilyn Seals and the entire Miss Senior Alabama organization. The work that they do is truly extraordinary. Oh, the great adventures, the sense of purpose in helping others by bringing awareness to excellent charities. And the friendships between the sisters are filled with such fun and laughter, with excitement to share with beautiful, competent, goal-oriented women. My wish is that every woman will remain a vital part of every community in Alabama and enjoy every possible moment of living to help others. I love and pray for every one of you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for your wonderful year of service for Miss Senior Alabama organization. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for our reigning Miss Super Senior 2024, Sharon Hanna. And now we'd like to recognize the stunning and accomplished Sharon Pitts. She takes her final walk as Miss Senior Alabama 2024.
Being Miss Senior Alabama has allowed me to spend a year saturating myself in what brings me joy, even though often in the midst of a solemn situation. From being a nonprofit organization to promoting volunteerism to helping women find a purpose, MSA embodies these characteristics that I value and that are important to me. A big part of my story is how I've been blessed with the wonderful ways of knowing how good God has been to me and how important it is to give back. To my husband, my Aunt Carolyn, my sister, brothers, MSA, Executive Director Kim, and all of the board members of MSA, my fellow delegates, and all my family, friends, and associates, for all you've done for me this year with your patience, guidance, support, and encouragement. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It's been a storybook reign, and I couldn't have done it without you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Miss Sharon Pitts. If Sharon and Sharon can both join us back on stage, we'd like to present you with some roses. Thank you again for your wonderful year of service to the Miss Senior Alabama, and I know that the coming year you will continue to represent this program, and we certainly appreciate you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon Hanna. Thank you, Sharon Pitts. So at this time, we'd like to welcome all of our incredible delegates back on stage for their message for all of us tonight, based on the mission of the Miss Senior Alabama organization to provide a network of support through their sisterhood. So please enjoy our 2025 finale, Hold On to Me.
When the best of me is barely breathing, when I'm not somebody I believe in, hold on to me. When I miss the light, the night is stolen. When I'm slamming all the doors you've opened, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you.
senior Alabama delegates.
Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. I could rest here in your arms forever, 'cause I know no.
Do we still have senior Alabama delegates in the house? Come on stage. Thank you.
Hold on to me. When the best of me is barely breathing, when I'm not somebody I believe in, hold on to me. When I miss the light, the night is stolen. When I'm slamming all the doors you've opened, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I've reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. When I don't feel like I'm worth defending. When I'm tired of my pretending. Hold on to me. When I start to break in desperation, underneath the weight of expectation, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I've reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again.
Thank you, ladies, for a job well done. Thank you so much. And thank you to you, the audience, for joining us today, and to everyone who helped contribute to the People's Choice Award to raise money for the nonprofit, the Dance Company in Homewood. We appreciate that. So I think they wanted me to sing Silver Thread and Golden Needles. Probably last time I did it was 2 years ago when I was here. No, actually, we weren't in Daphne last year. You ready? Oh, we're not ready for that. Okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. Her precious
appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers and toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far. And grace is gonna lead me, it'll lead me on home. And when we've been there 10,000 years, sing with me, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
You know, we talked about the program and about our platform. When I was a little girl, about 2 years, someone asked me backstage, well, when did you start singing? And I think I sang, are we ready? Oh, we are ready. Okay. Well, I started singing before I could really talk. One of the first songs I did was Jesus Loves Me. And my daddy was a preacher, and he'd stand me up on that stool, and I'd sing that. We'd like to welcome all of our incredible delegates back to the stage for the Miss Super Senior Alabama 2025. Welcome back to the stage, our super seniors. All right, if I could have the card from the tabulators. Okay, I just want to make sure I have it in order here. Glasses. Yes. The 2025 Miss Super Senior results for the dressing room star, the Miss Super Senior Alabama. Dressing room star goes to contestant number 2, Vicki Hatcher, Miss Super Senior Crossville. Our Miss Super Senior Alabama Congeniality goes to contestant number 1, Barbara Ladner. Miss Super Senior Daphne. Our community support for most sponsors is contestant number 6, Judy Batson, Miss Super Senior St. Clair County. Community support, most sponsors. goes to Judy Batson, Miss Super Senior, St. Clair County. Community Support Promoter for most tickets sold goes to contestant number 1, Barbara Ladnier, Miss Super Senior Daphne. And the People's Choice Award goes to contestant number 6, Judy Batson, Miss Super Senior, St. Clair County. Miss Photogenic for Super Senior is contestant number 2, Vicki Hatcher, Miss Super Senior, Crossville. And now for the results, we'll be announcing third runner-up. Third runner-up is contestant number 3, Denise Bryant, Miss Super Senior, Spanish Fort. Second runner-up, contestant number 1, Barbara Ladnier, Miss Super Senior, Daphne. First runner-up, Miss Super Senior, is contestant number 6, Judy Batson, Miss Super Senior, St. Clair. And our 2025 Miss Super Senior is contestant number 7, Helen Ivy, Miss Super Senior, Marshall County.
So this suitcase is full of prizes for Helen, our new Super Senior. We won't pull it onto the stage, but we just want you to know she's going to have Christmas when she gets home.
And thank you to all of the sponsors who have contributed to this. Appreciate it. So when they get you fixed up there, you can take your walk, Miss Super Senior. Our reigning Miss Super Senior for 2025, Helen Ivy, Miss Super Senior, Marshall County, is now Miss Super Senior 2025.
From the moment I saw you, from the moment I looked into your eyes, there was something about you I knew that you were once in a lifetime, a treasure near impossible to find. And I know how lucky I am to
Go back across and then enjoy that walk. Congratulations to each of our winners.
take your breath away. The beauty of the setting sun that ends a perfect day.
Congratulations to each of our winners and all of our delegates. Thank you so much. And as we get ready now to announce our winners in the Miss Senior Alabama, a little love of the sisterhood there. Remember to stay nearby because we're going to have all the pictures that we're going to be taking. The photographer will need to take pictures. So just a reminder that after the crowning, we ask for your understanding. We know that you want to congratulate all of the delegates, but we ask that no one come on stage and no delegates leave the stage area, because after we announce all the winners, we want you to all come back on for a photograph. All board members and delegates will take photos here and in another room before they can actually visit with the guests. So thank you for understanding that. I know a couple of years ago we ended up not having some pictures of everyone that had won because they left. So if we could have all of our delegates back on stage now from Miss Senior Alabama. Also, we'd like to let you know while they're coming on stage, the Miss Senior Alabama Board of Directors have a exciting announcement. The Miss Senior Alabama 2026 pageant will be held on the Alabama Gulf Coast again next year, right here in the beautiful Jubilee City of Daphne on June the 6th of 2026. And applications are now open, so please visit MissSeniorAlabama.com. Please visit there and the registration's starting. But at this time, let's take care of business with our winners. Our dressing room star for the 2025 Miss Senior Alabama delegates is number 10, Lori Cox, Miss Senior Daphne. Miss Senior Alabama Congeniality. Contestant number 8, Angie Carter, Miss Senior Coleman. Community support, most sponsors. Contestant number 4, Victoria Clark Thomas, Miss Senior Jefferson County. Community support for promoter for most tickets sold goes to contestant number 5, June Chappelle, Miss Senior Gulf Shores. And the People's Choice Award is contestant number 9, Sonia Enfinger, Miss Senior Huntsville. Most photogenic in the 2025 Miss Senior Alabama is contestant number 5, June Chappelle, Miss Senior Gulf Shores. And at this time, we'd like to announce our runners-up, starting with 4th runner-up. 4th runner-up is contestant number 2, Shirley Hamilton, Miss Senior Talladega. And our 3rd runner-up is contestant number 9, Sonia Enfinger, Miss Senior Huntsville. Second runner-up Contestant number 4, Victoria Clark Thomas, Miss Senior Jefferson County. First runner-up, contestant number 8, Angie Carter, Miss Senior Coleman. And 2025 Miss Senior Alabama is contestant number 10, Lori Cox, Miss Senior Daphne. Congratulations to Lori Cox, Miss Senior Daphne. Now the 2025 Miss Senior Alabama. Please remember that no one except delegates on the stage, because we'll be taking the pictures. And we would love for Miss Senior Alabama 2025, Miss Lori Cox, to take a walk for us. Thanks again to all of our delegates. Thank you for coming and participating and being with us and making this possible, and to our board of directors and Kim, our executive director and chairman of the board. Thank you to the judges for coming out, to the tabulators, to everyone who made it possible when we started our personal interviews this morning, to all of our rehearsal time. Thank you to the town and the city of Daphne. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lori Cox, Miss Senior Alabama 2025. Just hold on to it, honey. All right, 2025 Miss Senior Alabama, Lori Cox. Thank you again. Drive home safely, and thank you. Congratulations to all of our delegates. You did a beautiful job.